Well, we didn't have too many days in February, but here we are. Welcome to this edition of North Penn Right Now. I'm Eric Jessberger.
And I'm Melina Kolarko. Let's get right into the news. Congratulations to 10 North Penn High School students featured in the 41st Annual Montgomery County High School Exhibition on display through March 16th at the Montgomery County Community College Fine Arts Center.
North Penn High School senior Billy Wormuth is a regional finalist and is moving on to the next round of the selection process for a chance to become a Coca-Cola Scholar and receive a $20,000 college scholarship. Billy is one of 251 students in the country chosen for the next phase, the interview process, out of 95,000 initial applicants.
The North Penn School Board approved the 2019-20 preliminary budget at the action meeting in February. The budget currently includes expenses of roughly $275 million. More refinement is to come, and the public is encouraged to attend the next Finance Committee meeting on Monday, March 4th at 6 p.m.
The North Penn High School Chorus provided Singing Valentines as a fundraiser for the chorus. Students and staff were serenaded through an early dismissal Valentine's Day.
Some of that fundraising is going to an exciting trip for the group. The high school chamber singers will be traveling to Kansas City this week to perform at the American Choral Directors Association National Conference. This is the biggest choral event in the nation. North Penn is one of only 4 mixed high school choirs in the nation to be asked to perform, and the only choir of any kind from Pennsylvania that was invited, including college and professional groups. Good luck, chamber singers.
Kindergarten registration for next school year has begun.
Dr. Kurt Dietrich is standing by at the ESC to see how it's going. Dr. Dietrich?
Thanks, Melina and Eric, and we're live here today at the ESC for day 2 of kindergarten registration. With me today I have Mrs. Jennifer Tofton, our registrar, and Dr. Betty Santora, our director of elementary education. Mrs. Tofton, how many students do we normally register for kindergarten?
About 700 students come through.
And Dr. Santora, how do you think that number will compare now that we have full day K?
Well, right now we're expecting about another 150 to 200 students in addition to that.
That's awesome. And Mrs. Tofton, could you just describe for our viewers what's involved with kindergarten registration?
Parents and guardians come in with their students and they sit down with the registrar and they go over paperwork and documents that they need to complete the registration. Then they sit with nurses and go over the child's medical records. And then they go and they sit with some kindergarten staff and play some games and talk to the kindergarten staff, and that's pretty much it.
So we do some screening there. Dr. Santora, what is it that we expect our incoming kindergarten students to be able to show us they can do when they do this registration process?
Well, we have a little activity, Dr. Dietrich, that includes knowing some of your shapes and your colors, some numbers, and then also some beginning sounds. So it's a really quick activity that we do with some of our kindergarten staff, and we've been doing that now for about 5-6 years.
And Mrs. Tofton, we have quite a few people helping us here. Describe to our viewers who's helping us with this process.
Well, we have 3 additional registrars in addition to myself, and they come in and they'll be here for the entire kindergarten registration time period, which goes through the end of March. We also have nurses. We always have 2 nurses on staff that are here, and they sit here through the days and they look at the children's medical records. And we have a greeter who is a very important person here. She brings the parents in, makes sure they have all the necessary documents and paperwork, and that's how the day flows.
So if you could give one final piece of advice to our viewers, what is it that we would hope that people would take from this process? What do they need to come prepared for? That sort of thing.
They need to make sure they bring all their paperwork, all the necessary documents so that we can register their kiddos for kindergarten for next year. And we hope that by meeting us, they get a good glimpse of what it'll be like to be a student here at North Penn.
Well, that's awesome. So if you have any younger brothers or sisters that are kindergarten age, tell your mom and dad, please make an appointment. Bring all the necessary paperwork to us, and we look forward to seeing your brother or sister here for kindergarten registration. With that, back to the desk.
Thanks, Dr. Dietrich. Montgomery elementary families sure know how to fight childhood cancer. The annual mini-thon at Montgomery was another huge success. Right now, reporter Sam Santangelo files this report.
This is Montgomery Elementary School's mini-thon, which raises money for thon in general, which then in turn benefits families who have a child who is being impacted by pediatric cancer. All of the money that's raised goes towards not only their medical bills, but future research as well. We are students from Penn State Abington benefiting thon. We're here just to benefit the students and support them in their fundraising efforts and just have fun with them. We're all so excited to be here. We love hanging out with the kids and seeing how excited they get to not only fundraise, but just kind of play games games all day for a really great cause at the same time.
Along with the dancing and games, Merle Reese, the radio announcer for the Eagles, made a special appearance and answered students' questions.
Are louder than Lincoln Field.
It's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and it's a great charity because everybody knows there are too many sad things that happen, and childhood cancer is a real concern of everybody, and that they have gotten together to raise money for this is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
At the end of the night, the dancers were finally allowed to sit down after being on their feet for 5 hours. Their efforts raised over $21,000 devoted to the fight against childhood cancer. Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Sam Santangelo.
Thanks, Sam. At Culp Elementary School, the concept of the Underground Railroad was brought to life. The entire first grade class experienced history through a physical structure representing the perilous journey to freedom. After walking the walk through the tunnel, the first graders learned more about Harriet Tubman with reading of books and an educational video. The handmade tunnel was created by Cynthia Douglas, third grade teacher at Culp.
Attention teachers and staff, the H Drive is coming to an end. Our tech team provides some tips to help the transition.
Lisa, I just read in Kristen Lance's mid-year update that the H Drive is going away June 30th. What am I going to do?
It's okay. It's okay. The TSSs have put together 4 steps that will walk you through the process of how to do that. And we'll be more than happy to come and sit with you and get you through it.
Awesome.
All right? First step is to clean up your H Drive. You don't want to bring unwanted files that you don't need up into your Google Drive.
Step 2 is to go into your Google Drive under New, Folder, and you're going to create the folder by your first name, H Drive, and the date that you're going to bring your files over.
And in step 3, you want to come up into your settings in your Google Drive, which is the cog wheel up here. You want to click on it, go into settings, and you want to make sure this is unchecked, convert uploads. You don't want Google to try to convert all your files that you're bringing up.
In step 4, you're going to go back to the folder you created in step 2, and you're going to open that folder, and then you're going to go under New and select Folder Upload, and then you're going to go out and select your H Drive, and then you're going to hit Upload. Depending on how large your folders are, it may take a little bit more time.
And that's it. Great. Good job.
Awesome.
Even though we only had 16 days of school in February, we still have our 21 things.
Thing 1, Thing 21. We begin at Bridle Path. Congratulations to the first and second grade students for already filling 3 grade level Mustang Pride buckets. Here at Gwinnett Square, kindergartners are busy doing centers. These lovely Hatfield ladies are volunteering their time to run our first Girls on the Run Club. Inglewood Student Council members delivered Valentines to residents of Schwenkfeld Manor. Sarah Kensinger, one of Knapp's new hires in 4th grade, has been doing great work with her students preparing for the upcoming TDA. Even though the power was out at Culp, the core team found a generator outlet and still found a way to meet between IEP meetings. The Montgomery Mountain Lions held their 6th annual mini-thon. The school community raised over $21,000 to fight childhood cancer. Kudos to the Nash Home and School for always taking such great care of the fabulous Nash staff. First grade pirates at North Wales used their reading strategies to solve clues and find Pirate Cavone's hidden treasure. The Oak Park Sharks celebrated their successes in being responsible, respectful, resilient, and safe during a school-wide PIBIS assembly. Back in December, band students from Walton Farm performed holiday carols for residents at the Greenfield Assisted Living Community and different departments throughout the North Penn School District. York staff participated in Beyond the Dyslexia pilot training at Patan. Here are the second marking period 8th grade Penfield Pride Award winners. Pembroke students participated in Bright Star Theater's presentation of Struggle for Freedom, The Life of Dr. King. Pendale Technology Student Association getting ready for competition. Good luck at the state level next month. The North Penn High School Thespian Troupe held the 20th anniversary Night of the Arts Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS Gala and fundraiser. The troupe has raised over $88,000 over those 20 years. Congratulations to Northbridge students Caitlin Turner on having her artwork chosen to be recognized by Laurel House as part of their annual student art competition. Our North Penn security officers traveled to the Montgomery County Public Safety Operations Center for training which included emergency response and a tour of the 911 Center. During the Valentine's Day early dismissal, the students at the Nash Extended School Care Program had a great time participating in an M&M challenge. At Transportation, Val Eckroth is the February Transportation Employee of the Month, and Brett Talbot is being recognized for 50 years of active service to the Hatfield Volunteer Fire Company. Those are your 21 things for February.
Did you apply for the Brandon McManus Kickstart grant? Applications are due by this Thursday. Remember, grant requests can range from the hundreds of dollars to the full $25,000. Fill out that application today. The free showing of documentary Screenagers has been rescheduled for Monday, March 11th at 7 p.m. in the high school Odeon.
The Pembroke Theater production of Hairspray opens this Thursday at 7 p.m. and runs through Sunday, March 3rd. Penfield's production of Mame opens Thursday, March 7th, and Penndale's production of Guys and Dolls opens on Friday, March 8th.
Check out the North Penn website for tickets.
That's it for this edition of North Penn Right Now.
In case you missed our snow day winners from Gwinnett Square, we leave you with There Is No School Today snow song. Let's hope we don't get to use it again.
Have a great day, North Penn.